Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Libra. Welcome to the table, Libra. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. The flowers are from my garden and the crystals have been in their salt bath. I do hope you enjoy them. I'll be doing a 10 card spread, 5 cards along the top row and 5 cards along the bottom row. I'll be talking about each one of those cards as they come out, and then I'll be overlaying them with a second deck of cards and discussing those cards as well. Let's begin your reading, Libra. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands in the upright position, 5 of Swords in the reverse position, 2 of Pentacles in the upright position, the Star in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, and I'll show you the bottom of the deck. What have we got there? We've got Strength in reverse. Okay, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So Libra, there is some issue here with 8 of Pentacles having to do with your house and your home and the efforts that you've put in to creating that security and the finances that go with it. So there is some sort of concern and issue, but I do think that it's going to be okay, because the 8 of Pentacles talks about the hard work that you've put in, and the satisfaction with the rewards that you've received for the hard work that you've put in. So it does look like you will be rewarded with the hard work that you've put into creating your stability and your home. 9 of Cups, beautiful, having everything you've wished for, your wishes coming true, this lovely divine energy of your cups being filled. So that's a beautiful energy, and as you can see, the card is just wonderful. She's just lying, reclining and enjoying the moment. So enjoy the moment. It's very important that you be in the present and you enjoy the moment. Here we've got the Knight of Swords. He's in reverse. As you can see, he's in a hurry. So I'd say that you have probably been a bit impatient about something. Feeling overwhelmed, I'd say, perhaps trying to control your patience, but feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you're never going to make this breakthrough, feeling like you can't cut through this heavy energy. That's how I'm feeling at the moment, which is rather interesting because I'm getting the same feeling from the Strength card in reverse. It's needing to gather your strength, needing to control those inner thoughts, those inner emotions, trying to find that balance, trying to be strong and confident and go forward, and it feels like that's been a real struggle for you. So I'm putting that out there. Got the 9 of Wands. Something feels like it's been a very long journey to get where you are today. Your torch is still aflame. The light hasn't gone out yet. But it does look like the other torches have gone out and you're becoming quite weary with the struggle of this. And it does feel, again, there's this red energy here, this heavy, earthy red energy, and again the flame energy here. It feels like you've been trying to hold your patience and you've been walking along, but struggling. You know, you just make it to the next spot when your flame is still alight and the others go out. You just make it to the next spot and the candles behind you go out. So it does feel like you've been struggling on your journey. You get so far, you gather your strength, you move forward, and then you feel like you fall back into a hole. So that's what this energy is feeling like here. But the card here is asking you to be joyful in the moment, which is quite difficult if it feels like it's been a bit of a struggle. Here we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. So I'll just take a little look at this card. Again, the 5 of Swords is, I'm getting very much from this card today, a lot of doubt, a lot of your mind, you're allowing your mind to give you a lot of doubt. Not being able to find the balance here. This checkered floor is talking about finding this balance, and I think you have entered a lot of dark space sometimes, trying to find the light and trying to maintain the colour in your life. That can be quite difficult sometimes when you are weary and that you feel like you've had a lot of challenges. That can be quite difficult to hold the light, and it's asking you to hold the light. But it's feeling very much like sometimes you feel like you don't have the strength to hold the light. Two of Pentacles. She's still holding the ball there. She's still holding her star. So the light is within you. But sometimes, as you can see, she's in a dark place, and sometimes it feels like too many things encroach upon you that try to snuffle out the light, and it's difficult to keep your light shining. She's holding it above her head. She's protecting it from the dark energy. She's trying to light her way and light the way for others. But as you can see, there's a lot of darkness around her, but the energy keeps flowing. As long as you can manage to keep that energy flowing just a little bit, you'll be able to maintain your light. And it's rather interesting because she's actually standing on the world. So you do have the world beneath your feet. And it's also sort of implying to me, put the worldly matters beneath your feet. Try not to let the worldly matters overwhelm you. Just keep holding your light. Keep shining your light. Hold it way above your head. Be confident. Have the strength to hold that light up high. You are guiding others and you're guiding yourself. So that's really important. Here we've got the star. It's in the reverse aspect. So again, I'm getting this feeling of not always being able to see the beauty of the world around you because you're a little bit overwhelmed. Sometimes your earthly matters try to overwhelm you and you are unable to come out from the weight of that. But the world is there, the cosmos is there in all its beauty and all its glory. Don't forget to look at it. It's very important that you try and maintain your focus on the beauty and the wonderful things around you so that you can keep your light shining. And it's so important that you keep your light shining. Here we've got the King of Cups. And again, you've got this repetition here, pardon me, of this checkerboard floor. So again, this is the balance between your conscious and your subconscious mind. There must be a struggle here. It's in the reverse aspect, so, you know, feeling that I'm getting very much a sense of feeling, because this king can weather a lot of emotional storms, and it feels like you've weathered a lot of emotional storms. And it's feeling very much like you would just like to curl up somewhere safe with a little dog on your lap or a little cat, whatever it is you fancy. Put a blanket over you and just relax and not feel so overwhelmed with either emotions or the troubles that you face. This king is quite a strong person. He can weather a lot of storms, but you know, he's taking a little nap here and he's had a little glass of wine as well. So perhaps the need to have a little glass of wine to help you relax. Some time out just to do nothing and just allow the checkered floor to be there. You don't always have to conquer the black and the white. You don't always have to make a decision. Sometimes you can just let the world be in its own place and just allow the world. This is almost like having some time out or a day out and just let the world spin, okay, and just allow things to be without resistance. Again, this is the third card, which is rather amazing. So you've got the third card with the checkerboard floor. So again, there must be this real, and again, it's in the reverse aspect. So definitely you're having some sort of trouble between your emotions and your conscious and your subconscious mind. So Libra, whatever it is, it's been a struggle. Whatever the situation it is, it feels like you've been struggling with something. Perhaps you just need to let it go. And as you can see here, it's almost like he's let that cup go. He doesn't have that in his grasp. The water is just flowing down towards him. So things are not under your control. And maybe this is where the universe is just out of control around you. And it feels like you don't have any control over the situation. And the black and the white is giving me that again, because the black and the white shows control to a certain extent, and it feels like you have no control over the situation. So just allow the cosmos to be. You just need to keep on walking. Just keep on walking. This is just what you need to do. And if you can, just appreciate the few moments. Enjoy the wonderful things that you have been given on a daily basis. So if you can manage to enjoy those few things on a daily basis and appreciate, and this is a card also of gratitude, so expressing your gratitude, being thankful for everything you've got. We can't always control the world around us. And here we've got the Six of Swords, so it's talking about moving on to better times. Again, the swords are forming a sort of a barrier to you at this stage, so you're almost through, not quite through, but moving into better times. So it does look like you've just got to pass through this bridge. You're still worried about the swords and the potential for hurt and pain, but you are moving through. So you are taking your family, you have got your family with you, you are moving on to better times. It may be going slower than you would hoped, which is quite understandable, because it looks like you've got so much of this checkered history, this checkerboard, and I would talk about that as control, and it almost feels like the weight of the earth. It feels like you're fighting the weight of the earth, but you don't need to resist that. I think you need to just, you just need to let go somehow, needing to let go. Okay, I'm going to clarify that with these cards. I have shuffled these cards as well. They're very well shuffled, but I like you to see that I'm doing that. It always gives you a little bit of confidence that this tarot has not been set up and that I'm reading it as it comes out. All right, so we have got Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, Temperance, the Magician, Ace of Swords in reverse, Six of Swords in the upright position. So you've got the Six of Swords twice, okay? Two of Swords, the World, the Emperor, and the Chariot. I'll show you the bottom of the deck. Who have we got there? Oh, we've got the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups, and a Nine of Cups here as well. So again, you've got the Nine of Cups twice and the Nine of Wands once. So that is sort of heading towards the completion of something. And the Nine of Cups here, he looks a little bit grouchy, but he's got his hands full. So, I mean, it shows you that you have a lot of blessings. Be grateful for those blessings, okay? I've put the stickers on the cards because YouTube doesn't like nudity. But, you know, be very grateful for all the things that you've got. So that's what it's showing there. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups. And this is a little bit of nostalgia. You may be wishing that life was a little bit easier. Feeling perhaps that things are a little bit of a struggle again, and that you hanker for times of innocence when you didn't have to think or worry about things. That is definitely there on the cards. So as you can see, little flowers there. So again, flowers on each one of the cups. That's a real innocent sort of feeling, and that's the kind of energy I'm trying to bring to the table with the flowers here. Innocence and peace. Doesn't mean I feel like that necessarily inside myself, but it does help to have those things around you, because it helps you to focus on the beauty of the small things in life that are actually quite exquisite in themselves. So you know, if you focus on a crystal or a flower, you'll notice how exquisite, how perfect the thing is all by itself, and then you actually stop worrying for a little while. King of Pentacles. So here, this is a lovely secure energy coming towards you, possibly a person coming in. Very mature energy, somebody who is very well grounded and somebody who has control of their finances, their investments, their home. And it's rather interesting, you do have this aspect of your home and the hard work that you've put into it. So this is another energy of bringing money towards your home and your investments and your security. So that is lovely to have that there. So something's coming in to help you with your home and your finances and security. It will make you very grateful and very happy. Here we've got Temperance. This is beautiful energy of finding the balance, a little bit of healing still. So you may be still undergoing a period of healing. As you can see, you're waiting for the regeneration. These are the flowers of regeneration coming up out of the mud and out of the water. So waiting for that regeneration. Again, that is coming towards you. It's a soft and gentle energy coming down from the cosmos. So receiving some divine assistance in your healing and your regeneration. A little bit of magic. And it's rather interesting because this energy here on the Nine of Wands, again, his wand is a flame and the magician has a little star at the top, pulling in the divine energy, you know, being able to manifest on earth what it is you're holding in your mind and trying to create. And again, it's keeping that flame alight. You know, it may be a bit of a struggle sometimes to feel like you can manifest anything, but you need to maintain your confidence and you need to maintain your strength. And that is not always easy to do. Sometimes you just feel overwhelmed. But the magician is here. So he's telling you that everything is within your power to do so. You are able to manifest in the real world. The flowers here are telling you that you can manifest in the real world. It may have been a long struggle, or it just feels like it's taken you a long time to get here. It may not, the struggle itself may not have been so long, but the period of time to get here feels like it has been a long time. Now we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is normally a breakthrough. But it's on top of the Five of Swords. So it's sort of a feeling of maybe feeling defeated a little bit. Don't feel defeated. You know, this is also, it can be somebody making a statement or a declaration saying, I'm done with this, or this is, I'm not moving any further, this is just what I want, I'm not moving another inch, I'm not contributing another thing towards it. Being very, how will I say the word? Not stubborn so much as, there's a resistance here with this card. Just also like there's the feeling of resistance here with this Five of Wands. So a sense of resistance, perhaps resisting the cosmos, feeling a mental resistance. That could be a mental blockage or a mental resistance. Not believing in yourself perhaps, or not believing that you will get where you're going. So this is more a mental aspect here that I'm getting. So, you know, it's sometimes hard to get your mind under control, particularly Librans. We overthink things. So here, this is showing me here that actually we need to take control. See, Librans need to take control. So he's got a grasp on that sword. Only by grasping that sword firmly do you get control. So don't let that sword cut you to pieces because you haven't got control of that, of your mental aspects. Here we've got the Six of Swords. And as you can see, you have the Six of Swords over here in the reverse position, but definitely making progress towards a new state of being, a new state of less troubles and less mental problems or issues to deal with. Okay, here we've got, as I said, on top of the star, so not always able to see the beauty of the world around you. You have the moon across your eyes. So not wanting to look anymore, sometimes blocking your heart. A decision perhaps that needs to be made. It's underneath this King of Pentacles, so maybe you need to make a decision soon. But it also could mean that you are just blocking off your heart and shutting your eyes and not wanting to look at the things that you need to look at, or you just can't take any more of the words and the thoughts, and perhaps trying to shut them out in the night time. That could be the case as well. But here we have the World. So This is a wonderful, wonderful energy. It does look like the end of a cycle. It's underneath Temperance, on top of the King of Cups. I think if we could just let go, and this is almost like the process of giving birth. It's that struggle through the pain of giving birth, and in the end, nothing will stop that birth. That child is going to be born no matter what. And sometimes the resistance inside your body is what slows down the birth process. So, the King of Cups is offering no resistance here. He's had his little drink and he's having a little relax. And I think if we offer no resistance, we will slip through this last part of this cycle and step into our new world, which will be absolutely wonderful. And you can see there's an egg here at the top. So the potential of the new world that you will soon walk into. It's just the last little process of going through the so-called birth canal, so you're almost there, just needing to relax that little bit and let it happen. Here's the Emperor, showing a lot of control, can be very rigid, wanting things in a certain way, and perhaps, this can also talk about this path of trying to do things in a certain way, that you've worked out that you want to do it this way, you want to walk this path alone, you want to do it your way, and that is this rigid control. Perhaps doing it in a certain way is not for you, perhaps you're being too rigid or too inflexible. The Emperor has full command, as you can see, he has authority and command. But he can put people off because he's very much autocratic. So I guess what I'm saying here too is you may need to let the emotions flow a little bit more freely and not be, here I'm getting an aspect of the emotions. You're wanting the emotions to come in a particular way. Maybe they don't necessarily come in a particular way. It's rather interesting because you've got this Six of Cups here, so perhaps you would like the emotions just to be free-flowing as they did when they were a child. You didn't question where things came from or how they happened, they just happened. So it could be maybe the aspect of the Emperor here, having authority but allowing it to happen. Again, this is the second card where we have the egg. So here we've got this bird sitting on the egg. So there's so much potential here, so much potential. So I do think once you move into this new cycle, the potential there is huge. But luckily, here's the Chariot. So even though, as I said, you still had this last little bit of this journey to squeeze through this tunnel, it does look like things are going to pick up the pace a little bit, which is wonderful. And then there'll be no stopping you. As you can see, he's flying through the air. He's being towed through the air. Both cats are pulling hard, as you can see, running. Now you can go in either direction. You need to control this chariot with your mind. There are no reins on this chariot. This is a control of the mind. So getting your mind under control, focusing your attention. Keep going where you're aiming to go, Libra. You'll get there. The pace is starting to pick up. So I do see that these are quite noble cards here at the end. Quite a lot of strength in the Chariot and the Emperor. So I do think there's a lot of weight behind whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or trying to create. And I do see that is, and he's taking a very measured approach, as you can see. He has the calipers there, the measuring devices here, taking a very measured approach. So, calling in his spirit guides, because he's got his bell around his neck with the cross. So call in your spirit guides, take a measured approach, allow it to flow, be aware that you have so much potential. You've got the eggs there, so much potential. So that's rather lovely, knowing that potential is all there, just allowing it now to flow, and it will start to move at its own pace. Okay, so it can be a hard road, it can be a long slog to get where you're going, and it can be difficult sometimes when you're overcome with worries or doubt. But as I say, the Emperor tries to take control, and he is fairly inflexible. He's just like, no, no, this is what we're doing. So allowing the emotions to flow, though, may be useful for you. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, Libra. I do hope you've enjoyed the reading. Bye for now.